All right, I'm gonna guess that I'm live. Uh, if I am or not, you guys will have to let me know in the old chatteroo. But supposedly, I have gone live. Let me pull it up so I can see the chat here. Oh, didn't want to do that. Do I have my? This is my first time streaming alone on my own. So I'm pretty nervous about this. Let me know if you guys hear weird audio or anything like that. Will McCutcheon, I'm gonna guess. That's how you say that. Trash. How's it going, dude? How's it going? Yeah, you're the only one in here watching. No one cares about this trash. How's it going? Everything look good? Everything sound good? Hopefully. I am going to be doing some organizing of my cardaroos. I have a lot of cards to organize. So I figured I would go live, organize some cards, and chat with you guys a little bit. Strictly casual, sounding good. Thank you. The Shadow, what is up, dude? Looks good, sound good. I mean, you can't beat that combination, can you? I don't think you can. What's up, lights out? Will, good. Just combine the Mick and the Cutchin, and you said it perfectly. Well, Mick Cutchin, I'm glad I was able to pronounce your name properly. Mark, hey Jay, fellow Florida man, Florida man. Let's go. Let's go back to the full face cam. I'm sure everybody wants to see my gorgeous looking face. The Shadow, no tower. It was canceled. In addition, my wife texted me like 2 3 hours ago and was like, hey, I'm working late, so I'm not going to be home. I'm not getting off work until 7:30. So it starts at 7. She probably won't be home till 8. Well, she actually has to go to the grocery store because we need groceries. So she probably won't be home till like 8:39. So I wasn't gonna be able to make it to locals, but it was canceled anyway because most people weren't able to make it. So no worries there. Also, my daughter is sick. She has a cold. So got home last night from hanging out at a brewery with my dad and my two sisters and my wife. We were playing games. My mom was watching. My daughter got home and she was running like 103 fever. So we gave her a bunch of medicine. She's not running a fever now, but she's still sick. So she's been laying in bed literally all day. What's up, Chris? I figured that was you. One, because it's mall, and two, because it's similar to your Discord profile picture. So I figured that was you. And considering you're asking about Tower. Yeah, she's feeling better today, but she's just been chilling in bed all day. Playing Switch, playing Mario, playing Mario Kart, Princess Peach, all that stuff. So she's just been chilling, but I've been here with her all day. Well, I work from home anyway, but I also can't like get my mom to watch her because she needs to have me or her mom here since she's so sick. So I wasn't gonna be able to go, but this makes up for it. I'm gonna be chilling. I'm gonna be doing some building some decks and organizing my set 4 cards. I probably need to organize my set all of my sets because I have decks built, decks deconstructed, just like all over the place. It's an absolute freaking mess. All of my cards are just everywhere. Let me. OBS and the software that we're using. This is clean. This is so much easier than it was back in the day when I streamed on Double Blanks for Star Wars Destiny. Back in like I don't know, that was like 8 years ago now, probably 9 years ago, 2016. Holy cow, that was a long time ago. What is up, DeBerry, my man Nevin? How's it going, bro? Uh, are you playing any tonight? Are you playing online? Some TTS? You gotta be grinding or something. Uh, and oh crap, what is going on here? Let me see. Oh, okay, I see. That's fire. Okay, okay. Excuse me. I'm messing with streaming for the first time on my own. Last few times, Mike has been doing this for us. Bucket Heads, what is up? I'm so glad to see you guys making content again. It's been a hot minute. Y'all been getting the studio set up. Y'all been doing shenanigans. And now we're finally getting some more content. And I think the community absolutely loves that. And it is definitely needed because there's not enough Twin Suns content creators out there like there is for like Commander and Magic. So it's cool to see that. Will says, speaking of cards, what do you think you will order for set 5? I feel like a case of regular boosters is way too much with all the extra cards I have sitting around. That's a good question. So set 1, I opened probably almost 2 cases worth of cards. Not some of them, like I got a couple boxes for free from like giveaways or winning. And then I hard bought a case, and then I think I bought like 2 more boxes after that. And I ended up opening about 2 cases worth of cards. Set 1, it was totally worth it though, because Vaders and Lukes and Falcons were insane prices. So I was able to sell some cards. I still have some set 1 cards that I have in my trade binder. We'll see in a minute. But like Vigilances, Lukes, they were going for so much money, and I was able to get like set 1. I was able to get cases for like 20% off MSRP before they started selling out and skyrocketing. So I think it was totally worth it. Set 2, 3, and 4, I've been much lighter on how much I'm buying. This set, I bought 1 Carbonite box and I bought 1 regular box, and that's it. I'm gonna fill out with singles for the rest. Shadow says, nice. So prepare to be shocked going to try to update Sabine, but I'm going to try and build a Major Von Reg deck. He's sick, dude. I had to play against Major Von Reg yesterday. Mike was on it, and he can pump some damage. So can Kazuda. Big shenanigans. Much love, brother. Had a different content creator rave about the production value of Bucketheads. Yeah, dude, their production is insane. They have a really nice studio now, which is awesome, and their production is just like off the charts. We try to have like fairly high production value. We have like nice mics, we have decent cameras. We try to make good thumbnails and all that kind of stuff, do good editing, although our editing has been lacking lately because of the amount of time commitment that we have to the channel and how much content we want to make. So we don't have nearly the production value of the Bucketheads, but we try our best to like push the limits. And it's an interesting challenge because one of the challenges for us, and Mike specifically, he brought this up the other day, which was interesting. I thought it was interesting, is we tried to push the limits of how high our quality can be with the smallest investment in time. Not saying that we don't want to spend time on it, but trying to use the time that we do have the most efficiently. So it's been fun. What are your 5 most wanted cards for set 5? As in, what cards do I want to be print? Like, what do I want them to make? Legends of the Force. Okay, definitely. I really want Cal Kestis. Like Cal Kestis. That video game is one of my favorite video games of all time, both 1 and 2. I would like to see characters from that. Let's see, what other Legends of the Force. I mean, I don't know how like non-canon that they'll ever get. They did do it in Star Wars Destiny, so there's a chance, but we haven't seen anything that's not canon. So if we get video game characters like Darth Revan or whatever, like that would be sick. But I don't have high expectations for that since we haven't seen anything that's not canon. I'll come back to that question in a minute. Fifi Valkyrie, what is up? Sweet, love those guys. Oh yeah, Tabletop Royale. Yeah, they used to do a lot of Keyforge. A live stream I can actually watch. I'm glad that I was able to make that happen by streaming later in the evening. What is your favorite card art? Mine is Endless Legions. And you guys let me know if my mic is too quiet. One, because I turned it down a little bit, and two, because it is pointing this way and my chat is over here right now. So I'm not facing towards the mic. Favorite card art. Okay, it's not card art per se, but my favorite art we've got so far for this game is the new Mace Windu mat and sleeves for sure. Seconded by the new Darth Maul art for the sleeves and the playmat. Both of those look absolutely stunning. There's other card arts that I like. Anything from Vincent Dutrait. So the new Luke that he can get at the Galactic Championships looks phenomenal. It looks really, really good. And then all the other cards that he did 3 ships for prestige cards: the Banshee, Houndstooth, and one other. Oh, the Profundity. All of those look very good. I mean, there's a lot of good art in this game, though. There's some misses for sure, but that's out of, how many art pieces do we have this game already? I'd say 1,500 art pieces for this game already. If you have even 10% of them are not good, like all the Hans, like you still have so many other cards that look fantastic. Oh yeah, Qui-Gon is definitely gonna be good. I'm thinking Red Green Von Reg. Been testing on Carabast. What's Carabast? What is that? I'm also looking to going to Galactic. Nice. We're definitely going to Galactic Championships. We're also definitely going to the regional qualifier, which is nationals in Minnesota. There's a small chance that I might show up at Richmond or something, or Denver. I don't know. But that's not on the list right now. Minnesota and Vegas definitely are. Not gonna lie, I love what y'all's content and what y'all do quality wise as well. Well, thank you. Well, I appreciate that, especially coming from the people who have definitely the best quality in our little niche content creator sphere. But thank you for that. Thank you for that. You guys have great production value. Thank you. Thank you. Kanan Leader. Kanan Leader would be cool. That would actually be sweet. I'm surprised that we haven't gotten one. We got Hera Leader before we got Kanan Leader, which feels weird. I'm not saying that Hera's not cool, because Hera's very, very cool. We got Hera and Sabine. No Ezra, no Kanan. Kanan would be sweet to get. Qui-Gon also. Qui-Gon is mentioned in the comments. Qui-Gon would be super sweet. He has to be. He has to be coming. Better Maul Leader for set 5. It's very likely that we could get a Maul, because I would consider him a legend in the Force. That new Maul art is sick. Yep. That new Super Laser Blast looks... Dude, I saw that in our live reaction video that we did. I was like, holy cow, that looks so sweet. The way that the Death Star is at the top of like the actual title of the name, and it's got the laser coming down through the text box. It looks absolutely sick. Oh my god, the art in the Galactic Championship accessories is so fire. Yes, it is. Can I view this? No. Steven, I'll try to view your message in a second. Next video is Han art tier list. Most of them are misses for Han, unfortunately. Although, they're not that bad. Both showcases look good, in my opinion. I like the 7-cost yellow Hero Han ambush. First Strike dude. I think it looks good, actually. I like the art style that they went with for that piece of art. People don't like it because it's their iconic character in a different way. And that's fine. I get it. But I think that art is actually pretty cool. But then you got like Bamboozle and one of the other ones I can't remember that don't look good. Make an opening. What is up, dude? What is up? Hera was done so dirty, not bringing out a new leader for her and jump to light speed. It feels like she should have just been in set 4 instead of set 1. Qui-Gon Darth Maul starter deck. That'd be sick. Mando. All right. I've caught up on the chat, so I'm gonna start organizing some cards. first of all, this was my trade binder. I'm assuming you guys can see the top down. I guess I can look in here. Yeah, you guys can see the top down. Perfect. Oh yeah, and there was a message I wanted to view. How do I view it? Oh, it was retracted. It wasn't banned. Okay. All right. So this was my trade binder from long ago, and I'm going to repurpose this into set 4 binder. So I've got these are all trades: foil Darth Vader, a Luke, 2 Vigilances, Dryden, Force Lightning. These are mostly set 1 cards going to be in here because I ended up not even adding to my trade binder. I do have a crimped Super Laser Blast. Let's see if that'll focus in for us. It's not on that. There it goes. Come on. It is a crimped Super Laser Blast at the top. I am just the king of pulling crimped cards. And then at one point, and then I have 4 home ones. So trash. I just basically threw all the rares and foils in here that I had extras of in case anyone needed extra rares from set 1. But then didn't end up like actually look at all these Relentlesses. That's actually insane. Do you org by card number? I do. And I put 3 cards into a single slot because I'm a savage. I'm an actual savage. Trader. I'm gonna look at these are some cards I haven't seen in a hot minute. Bail Organa. What happened with this card? Traitorous. No one's playing Traitorous. I think Traitorous is probably like super good right now. If they do turn 1, or not even turn 1, but like if they pilot their 3 cost and you're able to steal it, that's sick. Frontline Shuttle, one of my favorite cards that's just not played. I think that card's sweet. I want to make a deck that's Frontline Shuttle plus that new event that is the same ability but it costs 1 and see what I can do. Wedge Antilles. Mr. Wedge. I don't know if anyone's going to be hopping in. We might be able to get D-House or Mike to hop in later, but we'll see. Bunch of Fallen Lightsabers, some Seven Sisters. These are all just a bunch of rares. Tells you how many set 1 boxes I opened by having all these extra. These are extras. Red 3 at one point was going for like $15. It was insane. Have you noticed that set 4 showcase are dipping in price? Do you think that is being caused by Carbonite packs? 100% is because of Carbonite packs. There's way more showcases in the wild at this point in the set than any set before because people were unloading, just opening tons of Carbonite boxes. And those are like, I don't know what the actual rate is, but what it feels like is like 1 in every 2.5 Carbonite boxes has a showcase in it. So it's like way more likely that you're pulling multiple if you buy a case of Carbonite. And if you don't want them, you're going to sell them. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, personally. It is something to keep in mind, though. I also find it super interesting that people are buying and opening tons of these Carbonite boxes. So it's front loading tons of hyperspace and foil legendaries into the market right now. So foil legendaries are cheaper than regular legendaries, and then hyperspace legendaries are basically the same price as regular legendaries, and they're all fairly cheap right now because I feel like people are just unloading from the surplus of cards and legendaries from opening Carbonite boxes. That was a very long rant for no reason. Dude, 2 extra Fets Fire Sprays. That's in a starter deck now. Those things used to be worth so much money. I'm pretty sure Chris back in the day, he had a hyperfoil Fest Fire Spray. He sold for like $60 because those things were going for so much money when Boba was a thing. And then 4 Cause was super expensive for back in the day. Please, 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 you boys playing Twin Sons video and a thematic as possible, like Hera Sabine, Thrawn Vader, Luke Leia, Leia and then Dooku and Maul. We'll eventually do a Twin Sons video. At some point, we'll do one. We might do it when we're all together, though, because it'll be easier to coordinate recording that and everything. Dogfight. Yeah, that's the card. That's the card. Can't knock OG Home 1. Still like $7. Yeah, I should sell them all. Unfortunately, no one around me wants to buy them, and I'm not shipping because that's too much effort. I opened so many Home 1s. My personal Home 1s, I have 2 hyperspace and a foil, and then I had extra foil, which I think I gave to D House, and then I had 4 or 5 regular ones. It was insane. That is a beautiful looking card right there. That is a just gorgeous hyperspace card. I love the hyperspace variants of cards that aren't dark around the edges. Hyperspace Snapshot, so sick. D House just heard Wedge and is coming. Not wrong. These are hyperspace, but you can't even tell. And now these are a bunch of foils because no one wanted foils, and I was trying to get rid of my foils. Maybe I'll swap to them since foils are cheaper than regulars now, and I'll just foil out my decks. The foil's not too bad. These are actually not they've been in this whole time. Maybe if they sit out now, they will curl. These aren't curled like at all. Like 0 curl on these foils from set 1 for me, but it's probably because they've been sitting in this. I second that idea. That would be awesome. Yeah. I mean, we'll probably do one at one point. Maybe when we're in Minnesota in May for the regionals, we'll be able to record a Twin Sons game or something. Twin Sons now is the time to play for sure. 80 card decks in set 5 or set 4 introduces like really cool cards and characters. So many options now. I'm glad they're dipping. I can get showcases for this set cheap. Yeah, 100%. And I mean, there's a chance once they're bought up, they go back up a little bit. And once people know what leaders are good. What's the highest cost of a showcase from set 4? Is Vader the most expensive one? Or is it like Kazuda or Boba Fett or something? I'm curious. I'm definitely getting I'll definitely be getting showcases for Luke and Vader at Worlds. I opened 1 Carbonite box. Got Sabine's Masterpiece. Serial 043. Nice. But I was a little disappointed I didn't get a showcase instead. I can feel that, but I honestly think serialized good serialized card like Sabine's Masterpiece is a card people like. Might be more valuable than getting, a Lando or a Rose showcase. Yeah, if you got a Vader, maybe that's better, but like serialized cards are way more rare than showcases. Getting both would be nice though. Yep, Fire Spray was hot during set 1 and 2. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I'll buy 2 Home 1. All right, I got you, dog. I will sell you 2 Home 1s or trade for something. I need some legendaries from this set. I need 3 AT haulers. I need I don't know, stuff. Sleeving up any deck in particular. I'm sleeving up Quinlan Tarkentown right now. I might sleeve up Django Tarkentown. I think that deck is just cracked. What the heck are these? What is this trash? I'm pretty sure I know what these were. These were when I was printing proxies. I was putting cards in sleeves and then putting the proxies in front of it. These were just extra ones I had sitting there. All right. All I have left are bases and leaders that I was handing out to people that didn't have the different versions. ECL, baby. The worst thing about bases being rare is you only need one. It's the worst. I don't know what I'm gonna end up sleeving up though, to be honest. I do think Django Tarkentown this set is cracked. I do want to play some Vader. Easier to coordinate the Ahsoka player. That's funny. Jeddah City. Waste of an action. It is a waste of an action. It definitely could have been like -5 for sure. They could have made it just straight up the same value as the 5 points you're losing. But whatever. Hyperspace foil Jar Jar. I wish. I think D House has some hyperspace foil Jar Jars. Amazing. This is the kind of stream I needed right now. As de-sleeve, as I'm assuming you meant as I de-sleeve all my decks to resort my binders, resort my binders. Do you think FFG will make a digital version of the game? If they do, when? I do not. I have. I would give the chance of them creating a digital client for this game probably like a 5% chance of that ever happening. I don't think that is a good idea too, if I'm going to be, for this game in particular, if I'm going to be frank with you. Games like Disney Lorcana, like if they were to do that, I think that's fine. Games like Magic the Gathering, it's definitely fine because their player base is enormous. They have such a massive player base that if they have people that play just online, they're fine. And those people are fine paying to play online with opening packs and such. I don't think this game needs that at all. It would probably be to the detriment of this game if they did that. And we could get into that in a podcast as like a whole discussion. But yeah, I don't think it's worth it for them. Boba is the most expensive. Okay, Boba is the most expensive. At what cost? And then who's after that? Oh, okay, here we go. Boba Fett is $230. Vader is $222. Okay, so they're about the same price. That's a very high prices for showcases. Those are not going to stay that. That's kind of crazy though, and they're that expensive. That's actually insane. I'm keeping mine. At one point, the Vader was being posted online for like 400. I was like, holy crap! I'm definitely keeping it. I was so hyped to pull that. If you watch my video, I went nuts. But it's good to see a couple of them holding value up there. What deck is your favorite trash deck to play? Mike definitely has a correct answer. Any deck that I play is trash. All right, I've got my set 4 binder ready to go. Now I have to organize the cards in it. Let me move all these cards. I have to de-sleeve my sealed deck too. My favorite trash deck. I like playing Vader Ramp with Galactic Ambition. Super fun. Especially for playing against control decks that aren't pressuring you and you're able to like ramp or even just double ramp, and then you're flipping on 5 on what would be your 5 resource turn, and then you're following it up with a Galactic Ambition to drop a finalizer. And it's like control decks aren't putting any damage on your base, so you're just chilling. And now you have this finalizer out there. Your Vader captured somebody, your finalizer captured somebody, and you're cooking. I also like playing the Mando Voltron deck. Let's see what my boy. Oh, dinner is at 8 Eastern. Trash. So I'm guessing you can't hop on. Anyway, Mando Voltron is super fun. Those are two of my favorite trash decks. Boba is 120 euros and Vader is 88 euros at the moment on card market. I love how cheap stuff is in the EU compared to the US market. I'm so happy for you. I am so happy. Django Tarkin Town is absolutely wild. Yes, it is. Parallels, Cantina. That deck is actually cracked. Actually cracked. Okay, so everyone that's in the stream right now, 36 concurrent viewers. That's pretty sick. You're gonna get a little sneak peek at video coming out next week. I think we might have the first one coming out tomorrow, where me and Mike and David are doing a sealed tournament. I'm not going to tell you who is going to be the champion of said tournament, but we opened 6 packs, build a sealed deck, and play. So you'll see sometime soon. 1, me build my deck. All 4 of us build our decks, and then 2, the play out of said tournament. But this is the deck that I had, and I'm gonna, as I de-sleeve this, you can see what cards are in it. The most expensive showcase is set 4. In set 4, it's Boba, Vader behind him. Yeah, that's what someone just said. They're basically the same price. It's Boba then Piet over here in UK. Okay, the cheapest is Rose. I'm not surprised. My boy Maul is still at 214. Am I missing something? It's because it's Maul, and it's because it's set 3. I guarantee you, less packs. I don't know. I'd be curious to see how many packs are open in set 3. I think people realized early on how crappy that set was in terms of legendary quality and leader quality, and just decided not to open any more packs. So there's probably tons of set 3 floating around out there with not that many showcases in the wild because of that. All right, Wingguard Security Team, Corporate Light Cruiser. It's a 6 cost 4/6 ambush with raid 1. Comes in clutch and sealed. The Cargo Frigate, which is just a nice 5 cost 6/7. Outer Rim Outlaws, the Red Squadron X-Wing. It's a 3 cost 3/4 in space, which is like, that's just normal stats. Like, space is supposed to be less like statted than ground, but that's ground stats. It does say when played, you may deal 2 damage to this unit. If you do, you get to draw a card. And if you're playing Rose, you just immediately heal that. So this is a 3 cost 3/4 in space that lets you draw a card. That seems pretty good. I was playing Out of Aspect Trench Run, which I think is always worth it. And that's like, I think I've done that in all of my sealed decks so far. I pulled a Hyperspace Ahsoka, which looks just gorgeous, dude. That card looks insane. I'm gonna turn this light down a little bit. There we go. Gorgeous looking card. I thought the Boba leader wasn't too great on paper, but was playing the pre-made deck in Force Stable, and it's actually good. I don't know what Force Stable is, but Boba is actually sick. He's like very strong, very, very strong leader, in my opinion. He's kind of insane. Dilapidated Ski Speeder comes in as a 3 cost 3/4 with 3 damage on it. You use Rose, comes in as a 3 cost 3. 3. It goes down to 4, goes back up to 6. 3 costs 3/6. And it's a vehicle, so you can play pilots on it and stuff. I got a second Ahsoka in this sealed pool. Hopeful Volunteer, which isn't great. I got a Radiant 7, which is pretty sweet. Brutal. Nice board game collection in the back. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully my top-down quality is okay. If it's a little fuzzy, let me know. I'll try to fix it as best as I can. I had a landing shuttle, more card draw. Hyperfoil torpedo barrage. The relief runner, which is just big stats for storing. Out of the airlock. Skyway Cloud Car, which is a ground unit. Just a heads up for everybody. That is a ground unit. Corporate Light Cruiser, another one. Foil It's a Trap, which is pretty sweet. U-Wing Lander. Echo Base Engineer, which is cool with the card that comes in with damage on it. And you just give it a shield. You're All Clear Kid. Some nice removal. Another Torpedo Barrage. Shadowed Hover Tank. Covering the Wing. Fly Casual. Barrel Roll. Fireball. R2, which is sweet to have in sealed. Death Space Skirmisher, and then Academy Graduate. And that was my sealed deck that you guys will get to see me build and play live. Not live, but in a video. All right. So now I have to start organizing cards, which is a lot less fun than just chatting to you guys. All right, that's all my coffee. Yes, it's 7:45 at night and I'm drinking coffee. It's because I'm real tired. I'm real tired. All right. I just pulled a Rose showcase today, my first showcase ever. That's awesome. Congratulations, dude. Congratulations. Yes, do something with poor Rose, girl Rose. There's a lot of showcases whose price is higher than you'd expect. I just was looking at Mando and he's at 160. No one really plays him. He does look really good. He's an iconic character right now. I would, if Mando was like $100 or less, I would buy it because I really want to play Mando Blue. But I looked the other day too, and it was just too much, too expensive. Ahsoka. Nice. I broke down and bought a Hyperfoil Ahsoka. Totally worth it. I think that card looks gorgeous. What deck are we making? I have not seen too many Captain Phasma decks. I feel like that's because there's not that many first order cards. Like they created this Captain Phasma first order tribal deck and then just like didn't do anything with it. Or didn't make enough first order cards. I don't know. It's really weird. All right. I'm going to start organizing by color. We'll do blue, yellow, neutral. Let's do neutrals at the bottom, here at the top, and then villain in the middle. Let's do that. Boop, boop, boop. So this is where the fun begins. That's a legendary. I need to keep that, make sure I remember where that's at and where that Hyperspace Ahsoka's at. We'll do red there, it's fine. All right. I don't know what I'll end up making. I'm going to organize these cards first and then I'll see what I want to make. I might just do it. I have it set up to be able to do, let's see. Just me, oh, I can do this. Boom, boom. Is that a thing? Transition? Yeah. So we've got the Star Wars deck builder up. I might build them in here or like tweak some of my decks. Question is this working? SWODV is kind of still down. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. Let's transition that back over to here. All right. Let me get some more cards. Some of these are slightly organized. Yeah, and then we do that there. Swarming Vulture Droids. I'm gonna have to those are gonna take up a bunch of spaces in the binder because I can't just have like 15 cards in a single slot. Hyperfoil Dilapidated Speeder goes crazy. Now these are all. These are like some of these are probably from Carbonite boxes. Tanev, there's my Millennium Falcons. I think that card is amazing. I think Millennium Falcon is so sweet. I'm gonna definitely build like a Han Millennium Falcon deck with just like a bunch of Hans. Punch it. This card looks so good in hyperspace. Dengar. Yeah, it's a good looking card. This one also looks sweet in hyperspace. First Order Tribal will get the cards it needs in the next set, Legends of the Force, because I'm assuming we'll be getting Knights of Ren and more Kylo stuff. That would be cool. If we get, I would love to have another Kylo. I would love to have another Kylo because Kylo is one of my favorite characters, and he is not super playable. So having another Kylo would be sweet. He would technically be First Order, yeah. I don't know if the Knights of Ren I would consider First Order or not, but definitely worth checking out. Miss Hunter Hyperfoil looks pretty sweet. It is a bit curled. A little bit curled there. Not too much, but it's enough to where it matters. Foil Moff Gideon. I think Moff Gideon is one no one's talking about. When this unit deals combat damage to a base, each unit that opponent plays this phase costs 1 more. I feel like that's pretty sweet. And he's a 4 cost 5/4. Like swinging for 5 on 4 costs is pretty sweet. Like if they don't deal with him, he's going hard. So these were already a little bit organized, it looks like. Okay, now we're getting into completely unorganized. Victor Leader. I love this card. I love Victor Leader. I love playing like a Vader Swarm deck with Victor Leader in it. It's so sick. All right, Trench Heavy Bomber as a rare. No one, I don't even remember this card being revealed. On attack, deal indirect damage equal to this unit's power to the defending player. If a base is damaged this way, draw a card. It costs 5 though for a 3/5. That seems absolutely terrible. I mean, technically it's doing 6 because it's doing indirect damage, 3 indirect without a pilot on it. But it doesn't do anything when you play it at 5. Like, and then the following turn you have to pilot it. I guess you could do like snapshot reflexes or something to try and get the extra 1 and then also attack before it your plans are thwarted. But like if you can get this to pop off, it's sweet. Like if you put a +3 attack leader on it, immediately attack or something, not leader, but well, I guess if you flip your leader on it, it's pretty sweet because then you're attacking for like if it's on the 5 or the 6 resource turn, you're probably attacking for like 8, so you're dealing like anywhere between 7 to 8 indirect damage and then also hitting. That's kind of cool. Probably a trash card though. Maybe try it. Maybe you could try it in a Han 2 deck where you play it for 4 as a 3/3 that does 3 on attack, but then you like put a pilot on it on the 5 resource turn and then attack with it. I don't know. Cassian I also think is super cool. I put this in my Mando blue deck and the extra card draw seems to be like worth it when you're running Colossus. Okay. No glory, only results. Oh, I have a hyperspace Cassian. That goes pretty hard. That's a good looking card. Data Vault. I'll put that up here at the top for the rare bases. Rip SWODB. Yeah, it's been broken all day, unfortunately. Heavy Bomber is so fire with Luke. That's fair. Play the Han pilot on it. Definitely possible. Do you mean the leader or do you mean the legendary pilot? Lake Country. Eject. Ooh, that's a rare. Ooh, that's a rare. Oh, I gotta do something with these double aspect cards. I'll put them above it, and I'll put the bases above, the rare bases above this. So we'll do that there. Close the shield gate. Invisible Hand. Triple Phoenix Squadron, one of which is hyperspace. You're all clear, kid. 2 of those. Wrong spot. Direct hit. Out the airlock. Grim Valor. Hyperspace Chimera. Looks good. That card, the art on that card looks really cool. That goes there. System Shock. Hunting Aggressor, and then Cloaked Star Viper. The art on this card is sweet. Really, really sweet. I'm not building a master set, unfortunately. The unit pilot, it attacks with the ship when you play him, I think. Yeah, it does. Unit pilot does attack, and then if it's the Falcon, it gets the first strike. So yeah, that would be totally viable, I think. That would be alright, interesting way to do it. I'm just organizing my set 4 cards, and then gonna build some decks, maybe in Star Wars SWODB if possible. It might be broken though. We'll see. Let me grab some more cards. Okay, here we go. What is everyone else been enjoying this set? What is everyone's favorite decks that they've been messing around with? Who do you think this set is better than previous sets? More fun? Do you think the card value is better? Like actually good cards, stuff like that. Let me know in the comments or in the chat. Foil Fireball. Darth Vader. I'm just gonna set regular leaders and bases off to the side here. Hyperspace Rebellious Hammerhead looks sweet. Focus Fire. This card I think is going underrated. 5 cost, being able to you can kill anything that has 5 health or less, which I think is a decent amount of stuff that drops for 4 to 5 resources. So you're not like undervaluing yourself by paying 5 to defeat something. But also it can be used on leaders. And if you have a ground unit out or space unit based on where the leader's flipping, but more often than not, probably to the ground, and you're able to play this and then attack into it with your unit and kill it and survive, that is actually gross. I think this card is severely underrated. Salvage. Frisk. I think this guy's really cool too. I don't know if he's like super good, but he's really cool. Another Vader, Mos Eisley. I guess I can move these over. Diversion. Give a unit Sentinel for this phase. Is that good? Is that actually good or no? You guys tell me. Funny enough, I think Rose Yellow might be my favorite deck this set so far. That's sick. Are you getting lots of dubs with it though? Favorite deck so far has been Luke Security Complex. That's double blue Luke. I find it so difficult to run Security Complex. It might just be me, but I feel like Security Complex almost never, like, when it brings you value, it's insane. But when they are able to ping the shield, or they're able to play upgrade hate, or they have some kind of passive upgrade hate with character on board, or like they play Frisk, or like, I mean, any number Fang Fighter, and they just rip it. It's like you've spent 5 health for nothing. And then when you're playing a 6 flip leader, it's like you need that extra health. So you'll have to let me know how it's been doing for you. Really liking Luke, but every set I want to play villain. That's fair. Is the lighting going weird? I feel like the lighting's really weird. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Is that any better? No, it's not. It's worse. Okay. I think the art is the best part of this game, and why I'm collecting the cards, though the showcases set were probably the weakest art-wise. I think that's because of the fact that they're all pilots and they're in cockpits and stuff. That's probably just like a artifact of that. Fleet Interdictor. 7 cost 6 is Sentinel. When defeated, may defeat a space unit that costs 3 or less. Is this guy good? It's probably pretty sweet in Thrawn deck. Kill 2 things when this thing dies. I mean, that seems sick. It seems like an ultimate control card. Like, if they're going space heavy, you're able to play that. They have to swing into it and not hit your base. And then you can kill 2 things if they have 2 3 costs or less out. I mean, that's pretty insane. Wingman Victor 3 is pretty cool. Red Leader. I don't know how good that card is. I thought this set was going to be trash, but after playing pre-release and trying out Von Reg, I'm slowly changing my tune. Yeah, this set is this is the most fun I've had with the game since set 1. Honestly, like completely for real. This is the most fun I've had with the game since set 1. Not even close. Set 1 was the most fun for sure. But this is my favorite set so far, outside of set 1. Set 4 Luke. Oh, okay. I see. Set 4 Luke. He flips on 6 too, right? Does anyone play Inquisitor anymore? Oh, but it's red blue, not double blue. Got it. Inquisitor, I was thinking about trying an Inquisitor deck. Hyperspace Poe Dameron. It's pretty sweet. I was thinking about building a Grand Inquisitor deck this set because we have a lot of I put that in the wrong spot. We have a lot of grit support this set, and I am a big fan of trying to play grit decks. I like that risk reward. If they're not ready for it, you just like steamroll. I also really love this Razor Crest, even though it's probably not like amazing, but when it pops off, it pops off. Prototype tie advance. That seems like decent stats for a space unit, and it's an Imperial. Like if you're playing Tarkin red and you make this a 5/4, that's pretty sweet. Page Tico. Hyperfoil U-Wing Lander. Ooh. It's almost as bad as getting a set 1 card. I use the shield from Security Complex to basically protect the ship I want to pilot with Luke. It's super fun. That's a really good idea. That's actually one of the best use cases I've heard of for running Security Complex, to be honest. My Phasma Green has been taking people by surprise as long as they don't have board wipes. The 5 flip turn can be nasty. I forget that she flips up 5. For some reason, I think she flips up 4. But yeah, that's I would not be surprised. Like, especially since no one's playing it, so it's like no one knows what to do against it unless you've played against it before, which I feel like you probably haven't. I will be right back. My daughter is calling for me. I'm gonna check on her really quick. Ooh, a red 5. This is like my first red 5, I think. And I think red 5 goes hard. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. All right, yeah, let's keep organizing this crap. Jedi Light Cruiser is such a cool looking ship. It's just like a generic, but it's a cool looking ship. Air superiority. Desperate Commando. Shoot down, I think is sweet. No one's running this. I wonder if it's good. Like, it feels like it's probably good in like mill decks too, to be able to put a card in your discard pile on the bottom of your deck. Like get your restock back if it gets this is so funny. My daughter is yelling. It's so funny. Or not like yelling, but like going crazy. Set 1 created core memories for real. Yeah, it really did. It really, really did. It really, really did. Let me get these last cards. I'm yelling too. What's up, Josh? How's it going, man? Thank you for the Twin Sons video. That's all D House, bro. He is a big Twin Sons fan, and he plays it like really consistently. I really like Twin Sons. I just don't play it. I don't have a lot of people that play it around here. And when they do, it's like nice that I'm not there, so I don't get to play it as often as I'd like. But I think it's super fun, and I'm glad that he made a video about it. But he plays it all the time, so if anyone needed to, it was him to be able to make a video about it. Maybe we'll do more. I definitely think we'll do twins like a game of the 4 of us the next time we're all together. Try to record a Twin Sons video. Boshek, this card is insane. Do you think there is potential for young Han Green with Death Star plans? I think that is an amazing idea, and you should try it. Foil Decimator. I think young Han is super good, and I'm honestly surprised he's not more in the meta because he's such a like insane leader. So I say go for it. Would go in a coordinate deck too. Oh yeah, that one. Create an X-Wing for one. Sith Troopers are sweet. These guys look awesome. I'm yelling too. Off to a friend's for some Twin Sons, testing out Quinlan Tarkentown. Have fun with the rest of your stream. Thanks for joining Make an Opening. I really appreciate it. You guys have an absolute blast, man. Y'all have so much fun playing Twin Sons and then demolishing your friend with Quinlan Tarkentown. Because that deck is insane. It's just super fair, but like it's just value town. Literal value town. It's probably the most valued like deck of Star Wars Unlimited. Not much, just chilling while the kiddos are getting ready for bed. I respect it. I respect it, dude. My daughter's been sick today, so she's just been laying in bed playing Mario on the Switch and Princess Peach and all that stuff. Captain Phasma. Any Twin Sons content in the future? Yeah. Like I said, we'll probably end up doing a Twin Sons video playing all 4 of us the next time we meet up together. I don't know how aware, like we've mentioned it a lot in videos or podcasts anyway. Hyperspace Thrawn looks cool. We mention it a lot in podcasts and stuff, but we are all over the country. Not a single one of us lives next to the other. We're all spread out on literally the 2 opposite ends of the country. Mike is in California. I'm in Florida. And then D House is in Chicago. And Jim is in Lexington, Kentucky. Ooh, a foiled Director Krennic. I have lots of cards to go through before I start building. I'm not going to organize everything 100% tonight. I'll probably just get things sorted, and then I'll build some decks or something. We'll see. Maybe the boys will hop on. Shoot Down Hyperspace looks freaking beautiful. Hyperspace Onyx Squadron Brute. Pretty cool. Were those both villain? No, the platform is not villain. This might be I have a Hyperfoil shoot down. This is my Boba deck I played in our video the other day where we did a best 2 out of 3 and we went to game 3. This is a cool card. Makes me want to play like a Brawn deck just because of this card. And then a Hyperspace or Hyperfoil Chimera. So cool. I'm in Florida too. Nice. Where at? Any cards you think have huge potential with future sets? What do you think about Starhawk? I think Starhawk is awesome. The fact that it's printed is amazing. Like at some point, someone eventually is gonna break that card, and it's gonna be absolutely glorious. Honestly, I think that card's sweet, and I mean, check out Jim's video on the channel. Like literally, click on our videos, and a few videos down, you'll see the Starhawk in the thumbnail with Jim, where he talks about a Lando deck that he's running Starhawk to do crazy things. I absolutely want to build a Starhawk deck. Now for other cards that might be Value Town later, Hyperfoil Dengar. Value Town later, I don't know. Let me think. Hyperfoil Air Superiority. I would have to look at the entire set. I mean, Thrawn is an easy example. The more wind defeated cards that come out, the better he gets, right? I don't know. Anything like the first order stuff probably gets better with more first order cards. Like Captain Phasma, for example, gets better the more first order cards we have. But I'll have to look at the list of cards in a minute and go through and see. Yes, Thrawn deck. I might do a double blue Thrawn deck because I think that's gonna be the most annoying thing to play against. What happened to your homie from SWD that would say Macewind Doggy Dog like you did? Oh, Star Wars Destiny. My boy Sir Christopher. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you. You sit down and listen to a story about old Sir Christopher. For those of you who don't know, it is a legend. The legend of Sir Christopher, I should say. He started playing Lorcana with this, and it killed him. It killed his love for card games. So he doesn't play card games anymore. End of story. No, there is a whole legend around Sir Christopher, and you guys may hear that story at some point. But it is in depth, detailed, and it's an epic. Honestly, it is an epic. Sir Christopher, Chick Donovan, Macewind Doggy Dog, and Double Blanks. That is a whole history that I wouldn't do it justice right now. I would need to like write down some notes and go over things. But maybe he'll hop into Star Wars Unlimited one day. Hyperfoil Lightspeed Assault. It's crazy. And it's also like super curled. Oh, that's just a regular. Ooh, foil Luke. Luke is sweet. He's a good card. Foil Radis. Poe Dameron. I'm in Daytona Beach. That's not I mean that's a few hours for me, but sadly not much of a community for games in general here. That stinks. I'm not surprised though. I used to live in DeLand. I lived there from ages when did we move to DeLand? I was probably like 10. I would say maybe like 10 years old, maybe younger than that. 8, 9. I was probably about 10. And I lived there until I was 15. I lived in DeLand. So I can imagine that demographic is not super into board games and card games. Got to make sure the next card you eat is a foil so you can just say you're eating Pringles. Literally. That is a story that I forgot to tell on the podcast, but David and Jim were not there. So I will have to tell that story in a podcast with all of them. For all those who don't know. I ate a card. Star Wars Unlimited card. Do you know if Jim or David are coming out to the Minnesota sectors? David is going to be there. Me, Mike, and David. Jim is not, unfortunately. I'm super hyped though. Now I'm excited to see that video. That video exists. There is a video for it. If you're talking about, oh, you're talking about the Starhawk video. Yeah, I'm coming too. Me, Mike, and D House are all going to be at that Minnesota regional qualifier. It's not sectors, it's regionals. It's the nationals, basically. Oh, Mandalorian, one of my favorite cards this set. That was funny. It was funny. It was hilarious. The shadow was there. He was a witness to me eating the card, although we have the actual video of me doing it. So there's that. That's awesome. I'll be there too, but won't be playing. You won't be playing? What are you gonna be doing there? Selling universes? Is it universes? Or is it yeah, it's universes, right? Hold on. No. Give me a second. Wait. I can't look it up. I don't have my just chilling. Nice. Yeah, the art in New Man is good. So envious of y'all Americans with your big comps. Australia is lacking. Dang, dude. Australia, you're 15 hours ahead of me. What time that? So 15 hours ahead of me. Well, we did have time change, so I think you're 14 hours ahead of me now. So 12 would be 8, so it's like 10:20 there. It is universes. Okay, I got it right. There's another one which is not as cool. I keep seeing the Attack on Titan stuff, and I'm like, I love Attack on Titan. Makes me want to like try it. $10.50. Nice. Union Arena. That's the other one. Yeah, trash. Universes is better. For those who don't know, PG Gaming is Josh Massey. He is awesome. We miss Josh. Unless he wanted to stay anonymous. Apologize. So what is the scene like in Australia? I have some friends that live in Australia, and they play like a lot of miniature games, like the Marvel one, and then like just board games that have miniatures because they like to paint them and stuff like that. Hyperfoil Diversion. The art on this card is actually really neat. It's just the hyperspace version doesn't look any cooler than the regular version. Never anonymous. Yeah, I'll totally play if you want to teach me. Yeah, but Union Arena has Bleach. Who cares? It doesn't have all the cool ones from universes. Hyperfoil Victor Leader. I pulled that out of my Carbonite box. I was pretty hyped about that. This must be my all set for Vader deck. Apology accepted. Hyperfoil looks really cool. Hyperfoil Legendary Scramble Fighters. No solo leveling. Hu Yang from the starter deck, apparently. I'm not putting that with set 4. Hyperspace Scramble Fighters. Executor. Okay. Prepare for Takeoff is not set. 4. I got 3 hyperspace and 1 hyperfoil prepare for takeoff. Thanks for putting reprints as the cool variants. Hyperspace, hyperfoil, homestead militia. These were great pulls on my carbonite box. Loved it. Rest of these are set for. Swu is my first TCG, so I can't really speak to the other games. Lots of small shops who are committed to their patrons, but we just don't have the numbers for the big PQs and regionals, etc. Makes sense, especially if you're not in the big 3 cities on the East Coast. That's totally fair. That is totally fair. Those are all greens already ordered. Hyperfoil, veteran fleet officer BB. All right. Another stack here to go through. Hyperspace repair. Love pulling that. Banshee is a really cool card. Is it good? Probably not, but it's cool. I could sense the genuine thanks in that statement. I forgot what I said already when I said it, so I don't know if that was actually thanks or not. The only card game I've played before is Hearthstone. Keeping track of all the numbers manually instead of a computer doing it for you took a sec. Yeah, I could see how that would be something you would have to get used to. Compared to the digital versions of card games. Swu is also my first TCG since playing Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh as a very little kid. Nice. Yeah, I guess I've been playing a lot of card games in the last probably like 10 years or so. Prior to that, I'm 30. So prior to 20, the only card game TCGs I was playing before that was when I was like in middle school. In elementary school and stuff with Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. And then I hopped into a tiny bit of Magic, and then Star Wars Destiny came out. I hopped into that hard, and then a lot of other CCGs since then. Okay. Hyperfoil crack shot viewing. Hyperspace fight fire over fire is pretty cool. And then this hyperspace looks really cool. Hyperspace General Hux. I just put all those in the wrong spot. My garage just opened, so I'm assuming my wife just got home from work and the grocery store. But playing lots of CCGs definitely like helps with this one. Ooh, Colossus. I will also say that prior to hopping into TCGs, I played a lot of just board games, and then I still throughout my career playing TCGs played a lot of board games. And a lot of board games, there's card games, and then there's just like standard all the board games you see behind me, but most of them have some form of like learning how to make combos and stuff, so that probably also helped towards like learning how to play TCGs. Hyperspace Frisk. Bigs. Freaking repair. I have plenty of Vulture Droids hopefully now. I grew up. What does that mean? Oh, playing Yu-Gi-Oh came later. You were being sarcastic about the hyperfoils for previous sets. Oh yeah. I hate that. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, that was not a genuine thank you at all. I hate it. I can't express how much I hate it because it's terrible. Actually terrible. Do you think Mace Windu could get another leader unit in the next set? I mean, I would hope. Because if anybody is a legend of the Force, it's him. But are we going to? Who knows? I mean, how do any of the devs really like Mace Windu? Is the question. Are any of them obsessed with Mace Windu like they are with Boba Fett? Because if they are, then sure, maybe. But if they're not, I think I might be SOL because if we got a playable Mace Windu, that's all I would play. Literally, that is all I would play. But as it stands, we do not have a playable Mace Windu. Unfortunately. I don't know how you multi-TCG guys afford to eat. I don't play other TCGs right now. This is the only one I'm playing. So there's that. Your background is so cool. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Speaking of board games, I've been playing Dragon Eclipse lately. I don't know what Dragon Eclipse is. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Dragon Eclipse. What's it like? What kind of game is it? Worker placement, or is it more like Ameritrashy? Is it Euro-y, Ameritrashy? And what style of each one? Either one. Captain Tarkin. Hyperfoil Academy graduate. Hyperspace Haldo. Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol just started playing very loud. So apparently my daughter decided she was done watching Dora the Explorer and wanted to watch Paw Patrol. Because it's... And turned the volume up. And now she paused it. I have you now. Attack with a vehicle unit. Prevent all damage that we dealt to. Oh, yeah, I remember reading that one. I don't think it's very good. He's overdue a meta card. Absolutely. Absolutely. The amount of bubbles we have already is crazy. It's literally goes crazy. What's your take on Thrawn Leader in set 4? Got his showcase a couple days ago in my first Carbonite box. That's a very cool showcase to get. I think Thrawn is sick. I think he has total viability. Someone is going to make a deck with him that is insane. And I think, I mentioned this earlier, I think he literally just gets better with more sets that come out. Seriously. He just keeps getting better. Every time a new set comes out, you got to look at all of the win defeateds and see if you can throw them in a Thrawn deck and break it. They hate Mace like they hate Rex. That's very plausible. Is Mace Windu still alive after Revenge of the Sith, Jay? Do you want him to come back somehow in a future Disney storyline? He could absolutely make a comeback. He could absolutely make a comeback to Rue. Seriously. Like, why not? Why he Jedi can survive a fall like that. He's definitely still alive. I have no doubt. Occupier Siege Tank is not a new card. Get that trash out of here. We need a new Kylo. I agree. I think we mentioned that earlier. Hopefully we'll get some First Order stuff in the next set. And Kylo will be in it. No leader is unplayable. We're just not smart enough to figure them out yet. I don't agree. I think there are definitely some unplayable leaders. I think that Dr. Aphra right now is very unplayable. And I think there are other leaders that are unplayable. Here's the content the internet's been waiting for. My dude, D House in the chat. Are you gonna come hang out? You wanna hop in here and chat with everybody? You wanna come chat? Tower Games coming in with the $40 super chat. Holy crap. Thanks for all the support. Congrats on the channel growth and keep up the great work. That is amazing. How can I celebrate? It says celebrate their first super on a live stream. I don't know what that means, but everybody give some W's in the chat for Tower Games. That is incredible. Thank you so much for that super chat. You are insane. Go check out their website if you have any stores in your area for Tower of Games. For me, my local is Tower of Games Boca. We were supposed to have locals tonight, but I wasn't able to make it. So I live streamed instead. But yeah, check out Tower of Games. Put some W's in the chat for them. And then yeah, check out the website and all the videos that they've sponsored on our channel so far with the last 2 sets releases. We've recorded some content in their store, opening packs, building sealed decks, getting ready for pre-release, and just having a blast. I opened an Akbar showcase out of the packs, and that was so much fun. Have you played Star Realms? My older son isn't super into Soup, but loves Star Realms. I have played Star Realms. Star Realms is a very fun game. I prefer Hero Realms now, but yeah, Star Realms is great. And just one more time, thank you a ton for that super chat, Tower. You guys are phenomenal. You guys are actually so awesome for that. And thank you for working with us so much. And hopefully it's been worth it. But yeah, Star Realms Deck Builder, Hero Realms Deck Builder are super cool. Paw Patrol, Bob the Builder, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, all staples at my house right now. I feel that, dude. I feel that. It's Pokemon the board game. Phases where you have to choose your own adventure, then card combat using minis, finally adventuring. Okay, that sounds cool. You get to capture the creatures, evolve them, and improve their decks to make them stronger. That sounds really right up my alley. I've been messing around with him online. Def fun, but I haven't found a really good deck build. If you're talking about Thrawn, you should try a double blue Thrawn mill deck. I think I might actually build that and see what happens. Palpatine's Force Lightning caused me to lose all of his abilities. I don't know what you're referencing there. So I'm sorry. Oh, you're talking about Mace. That's not true. That's not true. Looking at you, Jen Urso. Yeah. Whoa, Tower. Coming in clutch. D-House shouting y'all out. Beast mode. Said that my Gen showcase will just collect dust. We got a W. Absolutely worth it. I saw you live. Had to say hi. I have to get to my D&D game now. You go have fun, dude. I love D&D. I'll have to link up with you at some point to play some D&D because I'm a big fan of playing D&D. I'm a better player than DM. I almost always have to DM because no one around me knows how to. But I'm a way better player than I am a DM. So if you are looking for players, I can try to join in as a one-off or something like that. What's up, Yush? Double blue mill, huh? Sounds fun. Don't think I've got the cards I need in real life, but maybe online. Yeah, definitely try it online. I just built mono blue Thrawn last night. Have yet to test it though. I think double blue Thrawn is kind of gross. Foil red 5, pretty cool. This is a really cool looking hyperspace because it's so green. I've got plenty of black ones. This card here, that is a beautiful, beautiful card. They hate that ship, and I think the card is actually really cool too. Trench Run, another, they hate that ship, which I needed multiple of those. Another foil red 5 is cool. Hyperspace Biggs. Another, so I think I have a hyperspace Trench Run and foil. I think I have all the Trench Runs I need. This card looks really cool too. And I have 3 Relentless Fire Sprays. I need to play a double red deck just so I can try to play this Relentless Fire Spray. This dude here is actually insane. This card here is literally insane value. Just absolute value town if you get him on the board. Leet, our spoiler card. And then a foil Hera card looks sweet. The art on this is way better than the inset card. It's a really good looking card too. D House, if you want to hop in here, hop in here. I just built mono blue Thrawn. Oh yeah, I read that. Edge of the Empire fan. I haven't played Edge of the Empire. I tried to play it at some point. There's a popular Star Wars role playing game podcast. That I think it's like Dice for Brains or something like that. And we were supposed to set up to create a podcast of our own to play, and then it just never happened, unfortunately. 35 HP base with Thrawn double blue Colossus. Yes, that is exactly what you do. Oh, the Hera OB card is stunning. It is. It looks very good. But yeah, Colossus, and then like you play the dude that heals when he dies. You play Vigilance. You play the card that lets you draw a card when it dies, and you just annoy your opponent by never dying. No glory, only results. Foil Phantom, Hyperspace L3. Our spoiler, there it is. Another sweet looking card. Got plenty of Heras. Hyperspace Tico, Hyperfoil, Red Squadron X-Wing. I have like 3 hyperspace versions of that trash card. Foil Jump to Lightspeed is pretty cool. I want to play Jump to Lightspeed. So for those who don't know what it says, return a friendly space unit and any number of non-leader upgrades on it to its owner's hand. Next time you play a copy of this phase, you may play it for free. Basically, like get resupply carrier out early if you can with like, I don't know what. And then jump to light speed it so that you can double ramp. Here's a question. Maybe somebody in the chat can answer for me. If you triple dark raid or sneak attack something in, say a resupply carrier, and then you jump to light speed that card, does it still bounce to your hand or get defeated at the end of the round or no? I can hop on in for like 10 minutes if you want me to. In 10 minutes or for 10 minutes? That's for D House. All right, let's see. Dude, I'm 3.5 years into our Force and Destiny campaign. It's definitely my favorite TT RPG. That's cool. That's cool. I want to try the Cosmere RPG. I almost backed it, and I didn't. Do I regret it? Probably not, but another foil fireball. I think I have enough fireballs to play Kazuda. I just don't have any stolen ATRTs. Cool card commence. Hyperfoil Dorian Gunship. Do people even care about hyperfoils? Does anyone in chat actually care about hyperfoils? Hyperfoil out the airlock and a hyperspace one. Hyperfoil Sith Trooper. That's a really beautiful card. Ooh, a hyperspace shuttle. This goes into Krennic 2-cost Krennic deck, like Gar Saxon or something. I responded, D House. Oh, I got you. Okay. 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 Let me text you the link. Let me text you the link. Or I'm gonna send you the link on Discord. Okay. Just type it in the chat. That's so funny. I think that is a cool RPG system though. I've like looked into it before and it looks very cool. Like the one you're talking about, the Star Wars one. All right, let me see if I can get D House in here. Let me see if I can get this set up. I know. Why am I doing this to you guys? But here we are. Here we are. Let me know, D House, if you're able to get in here. I'm gonna have to put my headphones on. And then I have to add you to. Okay, D House is in the software, guys, but I have to get him added to the thingy here. Yeah, this is gonna be a little. Oh wait, I have a thing here. I have a thing. Okay. I got it. Give me just like 10 seconds. Let me get this copied. I think we're cooking. Paste. What is it? It's a 1920 by 1080. I gotta get my thing here. You got big plans tonight, D House? Nice. All right. Not yet. They're about to be able to in like 2 seconds. Let me crop this. All right. They should be able to see you in here, you know.
Yo. Oh, I see myself.
Everybody, let me know if you can hear D House or not.
What up, people?
They should be able to. All right, now I have to put my top down in real quick.
Listen, stream was trash when it started, not now.
Okay, so tell the people what you said. You're starting a new show tonight.
Oh yeah, we're gonna watch Severance because I keep hearing about it and I've never seen it. Anybody seen Severance?
I really want to watch it. I have heard a lot of stuff about it.
We basically have only been watching old seasons of Survivor, and we both are kind of burnt out.
I respect it, though. I respect it.
All
right, let me transition this now. Boom. Look at that fancy transition. It's like we do this for a living.
Boom.
I'm way behind on chat, so if you want to
Yeah, I've been watching it. Mostly people saying how much greater the stream is now that I'm here. Saying I'll finally go tell my friends about it and I'll donate to the cause too. Isn't that amazing?
We're back, baby. That's right. Hyperfoil hot shot maneuver.
There it is. I literally didn't open a single copy of that card.
That stinks. It's a rare too. It's weird.
I know. I've been listing my cards like, okay, what singles am I gonna buy? And that was one. And I was like, I have 0 of this. I have 4 planetary bombardments and 0 hot shot maneuver. Tell me how that happened.
Well, you can send me one of those because I only have 2 planetary bombardments.
Well, it's like my only trade fodder.
Yeah. This is a cool card. I was watching Garbage Rollers play the other day. He was playing a Tarkin Town pilot Luke leader. And he was like he had like red 5 out and then put like a on attack pilot on it. And then you play this and you get to do 2 damage per on attack. and then also attack and trigger your on attacks. It's crazy.
Oh,
So
whoa.
sick.
Okay, yeah, that seems really good with Luke. Huh.
Hyperspace Von Reg TIE Interceptor.
Have you played any Von Reg?
I have not. I played against it for the first time yesterday.
It feels like it should be good, right? It's a four deploy aggro leader.
Yeah, it's probably good. I mean, it crushed me. But it was sealed. So, like, I honestly think in sealed, if you pull Von Reg as a leader and you can get a bunch of ships that you can play on turn 1 and turn 2, so like a bunch of 2 costs and 3 costs, if they can't kill your ship and you flip onto a ship, you're dealing way too much damage for anybody to keep up with you. It's like insane.
Yeah. I almost went with him on Sunday when I played sealed, but I ended up going with Vader and I had a great time.
Vader is sick too. Like if you can make it to Vader flip, you win.
There it is.
There it is. Trash card. I'm just showing off some of the cooler cards.
Saruch asks, are you going to get any particular prestige playsets?
Prestige playsets. If I were to do that, it would be like Razor Crest or something that's not expensive.
What's the cheapest prestige card?
That's a good question. They're not expensive.
I'll go look it up.
Yeah, you check it out for us, Coach. You do the
That's
work.
my job. I'm the workhorse of this thing. Here we go.
Hyperspace rare. It's funny, like going through these cards and then seeing cards that like just aren't, no one's playing. Like I totally forgot that Tam Rivora is even a card.
Yeah. I don't even know what it does.
On attack, give an enemy unit in this arena -1/-1.
Oh, dang. Oh, these prestige cards are crazy
They're like
cheap.
$10 and cheaper.
No, they're like $5 for Invincible, which I didn't open any Invincible. I should probably grab one of these.
They're not expensive,
What?
dude. It's crazy.
Dude, Starhawk is $464 for that's a legendary.
Mm-hmm.
IG 2012.
It's because so many of those boxes were opened. They'll eventually, in my opinion, they'll probably start going up. Like now is the cheapest they're gonna be.
Pro Fun Diddy is $3. Pro Fun Diddy is $3. I think you need to get a playset of Pro Fun Diddy.
Are they cheaper than regular legendaries right now? Like the regular or like hyperspace versions?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Silver Angel Prestige is $1.16, which
that's crazy.
The Banshee is $1.75. This is shocking to me, man.
It's because so many people open them and they're all trying to offload.
The most expensive one is the one I opened, the Devastator. It's $33.
Yeah, it's because it's the Devastator.
Yeah.
Not because it's a prestige card. I feel like the regular Devastators are that expensive. So you might as well buy the prestige versions. Non-foil.
Right. Yeah. Josh, good to see you, man. We'll see you. Yeah, we'll see you in Minnesota.
Yeah, dude. Catch you later. He's gonna be there chilling, he said.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
All right. I have to get some cards out of my decks. And then I'll have most of these cards situated. Hyperfoil Colossus looks so sick.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet. Dude, I'm shook by these prestige prices. I think
it's actually crazy.
I think I'm gonna have to snatch some of these.
Do it. I'm probably gonna buy some. If the stolen AT Hauler had a prestige card, I would buy it right now.
Dude, like truly, I didn't open any invisible hand, and they are $3.96.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Because that card could get wild.
Why? Wow. Why do you think that card is gonna get wild?
Because it's just all the droids. You may search the top 8 cards for a droid unit, reveal it, draw it. If it's cost 2 or less, you may play for free. Dude, if there's a Vulture droid deck out there,
that's it.
Dude. Triple Dark Raid, Invisible Hand, Dooku nonsense.
I respect it. It's a good card. And yeah, like you said, Dooku could go hard with it. Maybe that's the deck no one's playing that everyone should be playing is Dooku.
Duh.
That might
Dooku
be the
was
secret.
supposed to be a set 4 leader. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Same here.
I'm genuinely signing into TCG Player because I'm so motivated
and buying
right now.
these cards. Do it.
Yeah, because obviously everyone's gonna watch this stream and they're gonna try to snatch these up before I can.
Yeah, all 10 people that are in this stream right now.
Listen, it's at 35. That's up by 3 people since I started on here.
That's awesome.
So you know,
you're bringing them in. Your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
That's me. Okay. That's me. Throw 3 of those in the cart. What else we got?
Go ahead and grab me some cards too while you're at it.
You got it. Which serialized card do you want?
You
which Michael Jordan do you need?
You can bring them to Minnesota for me.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite pools.
You'll get it about as soon as I got that home one from you that you
did get it.
Took a year to get.
I was just talking about that.
It took a year, but you know it's fine.
Hey, did you get it? It didn't take a year. It took like 5 months.
That's about a year in TCG life.
That's fair.
Yeah, what other let's see, what else do I want to snag? I did not open a single Victor Leader. It's a rare. But the Prestige Victor Leader is $15, so I'm not doing that.
Holy cow.
Oh, no, wait. It's $9. That was the foil version, but still not doing it. Too rich for my blood.
I think I pulled 3 Victor Leaders, so I pulled 2 home ones as well. Which is nice. I only pulled one of these guys though. I need 2 more.
I don't think I got any Hans.
Here's my prestige card.
There it is. And that one is $250 on TCG Play. I might grab one.
Perfect. This one's cool though.
Yeah, that one's expensive. That was like $15.
Yeah. It's one of the ones you would want to pull. Dang, this Han deck that I built was like all set 4 with.
Didn't you actually make a set 4? Isn't that what you did?
I did at one point, but this is the one I played on the stream with Data Vault. But I had a crap load of set 4 cards in it. I had more. Yeah, I only had. Holy crap! Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, that's the set 4 card too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Only 16 out of my 60 cards were not set 4.
There you go.
It's pretty cool because there were some good cards in the deck.
Profundity.
With Super Heavy Ion Cannon, pretty great too. Yeah, I think that card is actually pretty sick. Got to get the Starhawk playset. Yeah, how much is Starhawk on there?
Starhawk is let me find the right version.
What's the shipping prices people are charging for those?
Starhawk is $4.78. Shipping prices is typically like $1.30 unless you hit $5. Once you hit $5, it's free on most of these. But I think the person who said that is not US based, right?
Oh, probably. Yeah. That's so cheap for a legendary prestige card. Like, that's insane to me.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I might grab a Starhawk actually.
I think I pulled one, so I need 2 more. How much is the Razor Crest?
Hold, please. Calculating.
Like Razor Crest and Falcon are probably like 2 of the ones I would want. Falcon's probably really expensive.
Razor Crest. Razor Crest. Where are you at, Razor Crest?
That one's gotta be dirt cheap, I would think. No one's playing that card.
Well, sure, with that attitude. Razor Crest, $9, man.
Okay.
Market price is higher though, so I don't know. Maybe that's
Why is that $9 and a Starhawk is less than 5?
nobody's broken it yet, but once they
Not
do,
yet. It's
once
gonna
they
happen.
do, open the floodgates, baby.
Once they watch Jim's Lando video.
That's true.
I pulled hardly any double aspect cards. Like, how many double aspect cards are there even in this set?
There's not many.
I pulled,
Dude,
yeah.
you know what we got to get is the Radiant 7, because the regular version is so dang ugly.
that is a good reason to pick up a prestige set of those.
I think I'm grabbing 2 of them because
A legitimate reason.
Just ugh.
It is ugly. I'm not gonna lie. It is really ugly. Oh, I did pull a hyperspace. Never tell me the odds.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because it's a starter card. Do you what?
Do I get a Silver Angel just because it's $1.98?
That card stinks, so it's a waste of money.
It's pretty bad.
That's my professional opinion.
Yeah, it would just be like for looking good in the binder. That's it.
That's fair.
I don't think it's even worth it. I did pick up a Rampart, even though I don't think Rampart's very good because it's $1.50.
It also looks sweet.
Wait a second. Hold on. I think I was looking at the wrong Razor Crest. Razor Crest is $3.65.
Ooh, I like that. I'll buy those.
Oh, it just changed. $4.76.
Someone went in there and bought it. You're talking too much.
Yeah, I told you we're manipulating the market. Why did this person? That's crazy.
Where did I put my Han? I put it back in the thing, didn't I?
Wow.
What?
It's just I just never thought they'd be this cheap.
Yeah,
people be cracking packs. Carlos pulled Von Reg 226 out 250. Nice.
Okay. I have to show you this.
Come on.
You have to see this. Somebody pointed this out to me and I didn't notice it. All right. So look at the foiling on this card. Okay. It is the foiling that's supposed to be for Lake Country.
Oh, wow. But it makes the Lake Country look better, right?
What do you mean?
Doesn't Lake Country look better without it?
No, or like it's you can see the outline of the foiling. It's supposed to be.
Oh, I see it.
It's got
dude
Lake Country's foiling on this card.
Wait, is that every one of that card, or do you have like a special collector's item?
It might be like this set's misprint or something, if you're lucky.
Dude, yeah, I bet collectors love that stuff, man.
It's kind of crazy, right? Because you can see the outline of the Lake Country.
Yep. Yeah, I see it now.
There. So
dude,
funny.
that's so ugly. I love it. Wow.
Okay, sorry. Can you continue with whatever nonsense nobody cares about you're doing?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm trying to look at all the cards I need. I haven't finished sorting my cards either, so I'm trying to figure out which ones I actually need. I do need. Ooh. No, what's the Radis? Do I need Radis?
No.
Yeah, I need a Radis.
Unless you're playing first or new. What is it? New Republic shenanigans.
Well, I'm just
Map
again, it's
Wrestling.
$2. You know.
Yeah.
Wow, Prestige Shadowcaster, another legendary, is $249.
Dang. How much is the black one?
Let's see. Come on now. Black one.
Did you watch our reaction to the pricing?
Yeah.
What is your what would you
$9
want the most?
Black one.
Black one's $9.
Dude, are you kidding me? Is that a real question?
No. Yeah, it's a real question.
All I want is the black one matte and the black one, or sorry, I'm thinking black one because use it. Mr. Bones matte and Mr. Bones sleeves.
You can't take it back. You want the black one stuff, which
I don't
doesn't
think they
exist,
even have that, right?
So you just don't get to get anything, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah, no, Mr. Bones for sure, right?
Dude, yeah, I want all.
How hyped were you when you saw that?
Dude, I'm hyped. Tyler has totally redeemed himself. I don't even remember the fact that he forgot or didn't know who I was, since he's the one who came up with the Mr. Bones idea. So he has totally redeemed himself.
He is the creative lead now.
Yep.
No longer designer, I guess.
Yep. And now I get all the Mr. Bones stuff that I want. Death Star plans.
Yeah, on my thing here.
Yeah.
Anything else? What do you think overall of the pricing?
I think it's sweet. I think you guys were not hype enough.
We were too critical.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna put a new rule on anytime you and Mike record without me and Jim. For every one negative thing you say, it's my mom's rule. For any one negative thing you say to someone, you got to say 2 positive things. All right. So, nice. So that's gonna be the new rule. When Jim and I aren't there, every time you guys say something negative, you guys say 2 nice things.
Yeah, I guess we will try to do that.
I was like, geez, you guys are like that Maul and the Vader card and the Vader mat and everything. It was sick.
I was hype about the good stuff.
Yeah, but then you would be hyped. You would be hyped for the good stuff for like 30 seconds, and then you'd complain about the black background of a font for 4 minutes.
I mean, I mean, we're telling the truth though. Do you not agree that like some of their graphic design decisions are major detractors from the overall appeal of some of the stuff?
The only weird thing is the participant to me. That's the only weird thing.
That's the only one that bothers you?
Yes.
Like the padding not being the same all the way around the mat doesn't bother you?
Nope.
That probably bothered me more.
I didn't even know it. I didn't even know how you guys noticed that stuff. Like, how do you even know that that's a thing?
It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's OCD people or something. And also, like, I've done UI design as a software engineer, and like doing UI design for a website. Like, one of the number one things is like each side needs to have the same padding, and like you need to just have padding that's similar or the same around different things. But that's just what I'm looking at.
Okay, Johnny Reese in chat said, I appreciated Jay and Mike's takes, agreed with most. Still super stoked for world prizes. Listen, Johnny, you don't need to be affirming and encouraging Jay right now. He doesn't need that. Still hasn't sold a single pair of shoes.
No, I
since we started
haven't.
doing this content, so he doesn't need that. But thank you.
Trash. Well, I have sorted all of my cards. So you want to build a deck with me? Not. I'm gonna do it on SWDB.
No, because I gotta go in like
Gotta bounce.
2 minutes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna set all these cards off to the side now that they're sorted out, and organize them or put them in my binder at a later date. And I'm gonna build a deck. What deck should I build, David?
Admiral Haldo. That's what the people
Oh.
want.
Oh gosh.
That's what the people want.
No. Absolutely not.
Come on, man. Don't be a coward.
No one wants to play that trash. Radis? You're gonna make me go buy Radis?
Wait.
What?
Yep. No, I saw something. I was like, wait, what the heck? Okay.
It's resistant.
I'm trying to see what sweet cards I can snag so I don't have to pay for shipping on.
One of those hit the mark so that you can get free shipping kinds of.
Yep, that's where we are right now. All right, let's add the cart. Hit that $5. I don't want to pay for shipping on anything. Here we go.
I'm the same way.
50 cents away. Come on.
Get one more card. Get a hyperfoil, Mr. Bones.
I could do a hyperspace Death Star plans for 251.
Do it.
It's pretty dope.
What are you missing? Like, what legendaries are you missing? Just hyper.
I don't know. I've got a list. A couple of Hondos.
Just grab a showcase.
Just real quick. Just grab one of those.
Get a Lando showcase.
I'm like,
I'm not going for one of each prestige. I opened a Carbonite box, so I have like one for each pack that I opened.
This one person doesn't have a lot of stock for me to choose from. Triple Dark Raid for this one shop is $24.
Really?
Have you seen a rare for $24?
No, that's insane.
I mean, Triple Dark Raid is it's a thing, right?
I just bought, or I just traded like 2 No Glory only results for a Triple Dark Raid, and that card's not worth it, like that expensive. Because I needed one more. I only had 2 Triple Dark Raids. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Okay, let me adjust this so I can pull up SWDB. I wonder if SWDB is still broken. It's been broken all day.
Who broke it?
That's a good question. Who did break it?
It's probably Jim.
Yeah, I blame Jim.
All his ugly decks.
I blame Jim 100%.
Okay, I've got free shipping. I gotta get $250 from this one, and then we're rocking. I'm spending way too much money on cards I don't actually need.
They should have reprinted TDR in one of the Spotlight decks. They reprinted freaking Fet's Fire Spray. You remember when Fet's Fire Spray was like $30 for a regular and like $60 for a hyperfoil?
Yep.
And now it's in the Spotlight deck.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Profundity is $250.
Grab that. That's a good card.
No, I already got a playset.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna build a deck.
Ooh,
If this
Prestige
is gonna work.
Corvus 375.
New deck. I'm gonna build it, and I'll be able to add cards. If I can't save it, then oh well. Oh well. All right, let's do. I know some cards that for sure are gonna be in here. I'm doing a Thrawn blue with Colossus.
Oh, wait, double.
Double blue.
Oh! I thought you said Thrawn blue. I was thinking, wait, that's red, blue, blue. Wait, what?
Grand
So you're
Admiral
doing double
Thrawn
blue?
from set 4. Yeah,
You're doing double blue.
yeah. It's gonna
You
be a mill deck.
You maniac.
It's gonna be a mill deck.
Why is this saying I got shipping?
What does this card do?
Why am I buying some of these cards? This is silly.
Take control of a token upgrade on a unit. I do like this card. Let's see. I'm gonna throw this in there and see if we can get it, because we're also gonna play Director Krennic for sure. Oh, we gotta play Chimera.
Okay.
No doubt.
I gotta run.
All right, dude. Thanks for hopping in.
Do I just exit? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Hop on out.
Hi, chat. Y'all keep Jay, you know.
What?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Safe? What word am I looking for?
You tell me.
I'm like telling the babysitters to keep an eye on you.
Perfect.
All right. See you later.
All right, later, man. All right, now we're hopefully set up here. So let's get back to it. Chimera's definitely gotta be in it. When defeated, play this. Is this good? We'll put one in there, and then we definitely want to run a couple on. Or maybe one Annihilator, maybe two. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so now ground, and we definitely want to be running Director Krennic. What else do we have? Honda's pretty cool. Is Iden good? I don't know. We want a lot of wind defeateds. Okay. So now we're going to get vigilance. I'm building this really fast. So if you want me to slow down, I don't mind. We're going mill. So we're going to go mill, heal, shenanigans. We'll do one restock. So Director Krennic is cool because we're already wanting to do wind defeateds because of Thrawn's ability. And this lets you play those for one less. So being able to play this for one is cool. Being able to play this for two and then draw 2 cards when it dies is pretty cool. And this heals for 4 when it dies if you use Thrawn's ability. This guy here is shielded. Comes in. You can play it for 3 if you have Krennic out. You can take control of a token upgrade on a unit, attach it to a different unit. I think that's really sick. And it's when defeated, so if it dies and your opponent has like 2 shields out, you can take 2 shields or 2 experience or something. That Chimera, you could play this for 5, or whenever it dies, you can create 4 TIE Fighter tokens. And then when you play it, you get to trigger a when defeated of something else, so you can like heal or draw a card or defeat a 3 cost. This is cool too. If you do get to play this for 6, like a 6 cost 6/6 in space that has Sentinel, that can potentially defeat 2, 3 or less cost units. It's pretty sweet. Annihilator, you're wanting to go late anyways and mill your opponent. So if you get to play this, kill something, and then mill more cards out of their hand or their deck, seems pretty good. So that's where we're at so far. Trash takes in check. CR90. Let's see. CR90. What's this guy do? Oh yeah, absolutely. That's going in there. Without a doubt. We're gonna play some Rivals Falls. Maybe 2 of those takedown ditties. Fell. Put like 1 of those in there. What else we got? Probably run top target for the heals. What other double blue cards are there? Can I sort this by double blue? I'm curious what double blue options we have. Is it going to be at the very end? No. Super Laser Blast, Supreme Leader Snoke, Super Laser Blast. Those are both good cards. Power of the Dark Side, definitely going in there. Here's the double blues. Okay, Bendu. It is a Sentinel, and he can help you play cards for cheaper. This is trash. Equalize. -2/-2. If you control fewer units, give another unit -2/-2. That could be like a sideboard card. Let's put that in the sideboard. Because against Han, not Han, Boba with 7th Fleet Defenders and the cloaked dudes that are raid 2, 2/2 raid 2 or whatever, raid 3. Those dudes are pretty brutal to deal with, so this helps with that. I think Hondo's really cool. Protector, not really. Second Chance, probably not being played. Sugi. Enemy unit is upgraded. This gains Sentinel, and you can smuggle it. Having a smuggle option for Sentinel is pretty cool. For 4, I'll put 1 of those in there. That's all of those. Okay. The other thing is Avengers. Count Dookie. It's pretty cool. It's when playing, not when defeated, but still. I feel like Devastating Gunship is good. Is there a way to search? Ooh, that's cool. Probably not playing it. Is there a way to search for when defeated? How many 2 costs do we have? 1, 2. I could probably throw Inferno 4s in there. Chilled Sin. Long Pike is really cool. No Glory definitely fits the bill. If you type in A:defeated in search box, it should show all cards with when defeated abilities. Okay, I'll do that. Did I do it wrong? A defeated. Nice. Okay. Trash. Actually, that's kind of interesting to give something -2/-2. That's kind of interesting too, but probably really bad. What does Imbo do on when defeated? It's when completes attack. That's not when defeated. You may exhaust a unit. No. Val is interesting. Give 2 experience tokens to a friendly unit. Trigger that twice. Probably not. I don't know. That might not be good. There is another card I want to put in here. When a friendly unit is defeated. Okay. Yeah, I think we've got everything in here. It's the Merciless Contest. Yeah, this is a cool card because you don't mind defeating your own stuff most of the time. So put a couple of those in there. All right, we're at 58 cards, which is too many, but we only have to cut 8. That's nothing. I pulled 2 gold leaders and a Lando showcase, and I had already planned to build Lando. 2 prestige gold leader, I mean. Oh, okay, yeah. That's cool. Mike on the podcast pulled a serialized gold leader yesterday. Posted it in the Discord. Valenthron's flip turn, make him huge. The bounty will barely matter. That's fair. I mean, if you get to do that on his flip turn, that's pretty cool. All right, what 8 cards are we cutting? What's our costs here? I don't think we're too heavy. All right, so we have too many events probably. So let's do let's sideboard a Rivals Fall. No Glory just seems like really good with him, but maybe we only need 2 of those. $16 events. Is 16 events too many events? Probably not for a control deck like this, a Shine to Mill. What other options do we have for milling cards? I feel like there's not as many as I thought there were. Maybe it's in Hero that has more mill cards. Like, are the only mill cards we have Vigilance and Annihilator? Are those the only ones? There has to be other mill cards. I thought there was yeah, I guess Hero has all the mill cards. Weird. Devastating Gunship probably is like a 2-0 though. That card is insane sometimes. We'll keep it at 1 and see how it feels. We probably have too many 6 cost things. So let's put one of these and one of these down. We probably also have too many 1-ofs that are like Lompike and Sugi. Let's put Lompike in the side. Let's go down 1 Dooku and go up 1 Supreme Leader Snoke. I think Supreme Leader Snoke is insane. Chilton definitely makes the cut. We could probably sideboard Hondos. We only need to sideboard 1 more card. This is how I build decks for everybody watching. I just build and feel it out and then test it and see what cards feel good to play. And then go from there. Let's sideboard 1 of these Annihilators. And now we're at 50 and we have a 10 card sideboard just like that. And I can't save the deck. So if you want to see and test out this deck, you're going to have to screenshot it. So I'll give you a minute to screenshot this. Let me, how can I do this? Trash. There we go. Let me know if you can see that. And that is the deck I will test out. I'm going to screenshot it myself because I can't save it because SWDB is down. But if you want to test this deck out and let me know if it's trash or not. I just saved a screenshot of it. What new card came in for that deck? All right, well, I think I am about done for the night. I have to go eat dinner because I'm starving and I haven't had anything to eat. So, and I got my cards organized, so I'm stoked about that. I just got to put them in I got to sort them in order number now and then put them in the binder. Maybe I'll stream doing that another day. New Harris, Sabine ship, and Phantom. Sick. That's cool. Are you playing Lake Country? Because you definitely should be, because that's where Hera shines. Or are you playing like ECL, Command, shenanigans? Thank you, Fifi. Thank you. I appreciate it. It was fun. Of course, Joverkai. Anytime. Yeah, Lake Country. Hey, is this pre-recorded? No, it is not pre-recorded. I am live right now. If you have any questions, my guy. New green base. Data Vault. Okay, so you're running Data Vault double green shenanigans. And there goes my dog. Someone knocked on the door. Probably playing like Command and stuff like that. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Johnny. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Really appreciate it. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you. I don't have no clue what I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat something because I'm hungry. I just got back. Is this a blue Thron? It is. Feel free to screenshot it if you want, because SWDB is down and not letting me save any decks or anything. So I'm gonna have to rebuild this at some point. I'm still missing new Ghost and some small units. I think, did I pull a Ghost? No, I don't think I pulled a Ghost prestige card. What small units are you missing? Is it like, yeah, I don't know. What small units would you be missing for that deck? I can't wait to get more Spectre cards. Like, I feel like once you can just Spectre the whole deck out, it'll be really sick. You got one Ghost Prestige? Nice. Being able to like command kill something and then put a resource down, put it down as a resource and flip a turn early is really nice. Do you play like resupply? I played against a Sabine I think earlier today that was able to get out like 4 Spectre units, and like Kanan Slong milled 4 of my cards, healed like 3 damage. It was crazy. I won, but it did a thing. It did the thing. All right. Well, I think I'm going to head on out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. If you want me to do this, let me know in the comments if you want me to do this again, and I definitely will, because this was fun. And maybe next time one of the guys can hop in and chill for a little bit longer. New A-Wing and some others. All right. See you guys. Bye.